This is an Ask Allan segment with a twist. We've sent Allan Gray from Terrain Tamer on a reconnaissance mission.
Anybody in?
Hello.
Oh, I'm Allan Gray from Terrain Tamer.
How you going, mate?
Recently, a user on the Forward Action forum started a thread asking for help. His mate was going through a tough time.
So what do you reckon, we'll have a look at your vehicle now?
Yeah, mate, I'll just grab the keys.
Okay, buddy.
No worries.
Thanks, mate. So Damon and Sean from Forward Action gave us a call at Terrain Tamer. Told me you're having a bit of a hard time at the moment and you got problems with your vehicle.
Yeah, she's half in bits, just won't run.
Won't run?
No.
Okay, oh, we'll have a look at it.
Be great. Before my work accident, I went full driving just about every weekend. Gym work, also I was training for mixed martial arts. I had a fight coming up in February, but I couldn't do that because of my injury. Went to the gym, played rugby league. Basically I was pretty full on active.
Before the accident, our family life, it was good. We were always out camping, we were doing things with friends, and because a lot of our friends have children themselves, so you know, we could bring the kid along and just have like a few friends, one big family basically, going out and do something, you know.
Used to go full driving all the time, Land Cruiser Mountain Park, just about 2 or 3 times a year, and Glasshouse Mountains basically every weekend, or when there was a trip organised or with mates, even just a couple of hour run with my wife by ourselves, just to get out there basically.
Damien worked in a wrecking yard. He was a hard worker and they relied upon him a lot.
They kept calling him over the two-way, we need you up at the office, we need to get you to pull this part, that part.
It was raining and I had a slip and fall and I landed on the steel part of a rim on my lower back.
It ended up crushing all of his nerves, it crushed his discs.
Basically, lower half of my body went numb straight away. I couldn't move.
See the idle pulley?
Yeah, mate.
Bearing shot in it completely. See, all the balls are up one end, the case is gone. I'll check that.
Okay.
He still can't feel from his knee down. They've thought that they could fix that with the operation, but...
You could chop it off and I'd look at you.
Since the accident, he was depressed from it because he couldn't work, and then when he was allowed to go back to work, it was light duties, it was only a couple hours, I think, every second day. Money, as everyone, when you're low on money, you get depressed, everyone's got bills they have to pay, and you know, struggling to make ends meet and think, well, I can't work, what am I going to do?
The depression's been pretty bad, fighting a lot with my wife, basically shutting down myself, just going into a cocoon basically. I didn't want to do anything.
I think because he did bottle it all up for so long, he just exploded, but he didn't know how to do it. So he took it out on himself.
On the Fridays, the Saturday I was pretty much depressed really bad, and Saturday night I tried hanging myself and almost succeeded if it wasn't for my wife and the ambulance time at the time.
I went on my gut instinct and I found him just in time.
I didn't feel like I had much to give anymore, from being a provider and doing everything and working 40 hours a week to basically being told that I'm going to be disabled, that I'm going to have a desk job, which I'm not an inside person, I'm an outside person, and not being able to do everything I should do for my family. Just feeling that low and that depressed about everything, I just didn't really see a way out at the time other than ending my own life.
I didn't know what to do. I've tried everything, talking to him and, you know, trying to get advice from other people, and it just wasn't working. I thought, well, what can I do? And I thought, well, he's always saying his truck, you know, it's just sitting there wasting away because he can't fix it, can't drive it. And yeah, I thought, well, the worst you can do is say no.
Okay, Damien, now what we'll do now, we've got all these marks actually lined up perfectly now with our new timing tensioner in there. Looks 100% already.
Yep.
But that's not good enough, we've got to get some noise out of it.
Yeah, nice. I got out of hospital Wednesday, a couple of weeks ago, and something I normally do, hop on the internet, have a look on Patrol 4x4 and four-wheel drive action, and going through the general chit-chat because I like the beat the pick photos and stuff like that's interesting. And I just come across it and I was reading it and it just sounded unbelievably like me, and I said to my wife, this isn't right, and I kept reading and I just watched it explode on there, and I rung just every one of my mates, my brother, everyone to find out who done it. No one will tell me still.
At the moment, he thinks it's he knows it has to be one of his friends, but he thinks it's one of his close friends because they know so much.
In a way, I felt very humbled by it, that people were willing to give up their own time, and in some cases I read give money to help me and they don't know me, which is just unbelievable.
If he knew it was me who put the post on Full Drive Action, I don't know. I think he'd want to kill me, but he'd want to hug me at the same time.
And just the comments, it just made me feel better that people do understand that it is out there and no one's judging me, which is the best thing that I found.
So many good people out there, and you don't think there are until you read the stuff like I've read on there, and you think, wow.
Yeah, go for it now, mate. Turn it off. It's got oil in it?
Yep.
That's good. Yeah, that's all right. I only want to turn it off as a precaution to make sure you can turn it off.
If Allan could get the car back on the road, I think he'd be over the moon. He would be so stoked. I'd be so happy just for the fact that I know how happy he would be.
If the truck is on the road, it's going to let us get out of the house a lot more. Even just on a small, not a very rough track, even off-road for a little bit, it's going to be better. Even along the beach, just to get us out of the house.
What I'd like to do, because there's a few other things to be done, I'd like to see if we can arrange to take it away to a workshop, so we can have a good look over it. Right, so if you wouldn't mind, I'm perhaps even talking today.
Yep, that's fine, mate.
All right, Al.
G'day, Al.
Yeah, look, I fixed the timing problem on that vehicle, and ready for a tow truck now.
No worries, mate.
Thank you very much for coming. It's been wonderful having you up here all day.
That's all right.
Big surprise, mate. Thank you very much.
That's all right. It's been a pleasure. All the best in the future.
Thank you very
and
much.
I'm really pleased to meet you, and I've got to give you a bit of a hug. And your missus doesn't miss out either. Okay. Okay, I'll keep going now. I'll keep an eye on it and we'll get a report to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, see ya.
Yep.
Well, we'll go down to the workshop and see how we're going.
As Al is based in Melbourne and Damien lives up in Brisbane, I called Glenn Haddon, who at the time was up in the Cape, and asked him if we could use his workshop.
The forum's helped me out in the past, mate. This is my payback.
Al briefed head mechanic Steve and then was on his way.
Well, we're here at AWMS's workshop in Brisbane, and today's the big day. Damien's on his way here, and he knows that Allan, Glenn and the rest of the team from AMS have been working very hard to get his patrol back on the road, but little does he know, the team from 4-Wheel Drive Action have made a few phone calls to some of the big names in the industry, and they've all pitched in to lend a good bloke a hand.
All the guys around here have rallied together, late nights, to get this project finished. It's a really good feeling.
I've got to be honest, I've got the butterflies in the stomach, there's a lot of emotion in the air. I just hope it all goes really well for Damien and Rhiannon.
Oh, it's an accumulation of a lot of effort, and I'm quite excited. And it didn't seem like this 6 weeks ago, but boy, oh boy, the change in this vehicle is unbelievable.
Look, there's the truck.
Oh my God. You're choking. Holy crap.
Look, I think he'll be speechless, and like I said, I think the emotion is going to overtake Damien. If he doesn't, he's a better man than me, I'll give you the tip, because it's a big effort by a lot of people.
Damien, how you going, sonno? Oh, I'm the guy that pinched your car about 6 weeks ago. Hello, how are you?
Going.
G'day Damien, Glenn Haddon, mate. How are you? Good to see you. Rhiannon, Glenn Haddon, how are you?
G'day Damien, I'm Rick, how you going? Hi Rhiannon, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Well mate, what do you think?
That's unreal. It's completely different.
Al's already been around to your place to get your 4B going, and Glenn, Steve and the rest of the guys from AWMS have put together to get the thing going again.
Yep.
But what you don't know is the guys from 4-Wheel Drive Action have made a few calls to some of the biggest names in the scene, and they've all come to the party and they've thrown a few things at your truck. Would you like to come and have a look?
Oh, bloody oath, mate.
So Al, Terrain Tamer's come to the party, mate. Show him what we've done.
Okay, we've got a water-resistant winch on the front for you. We've got some suspension bushes right through. There's a recovery kit in the back. Got some belt kit and some hose kits. There's a few other parts underneath from Terrain Tamer. There's a couple of other engine parts, but a water pump. We put a new water pump on the front as well. That wasn't too good. And it made us run it very well. It's the sweetest patrol I've heard for quite a long while.
Damien, Glenn Haddon and the team from AWMS, we mentioned them earlier. The boys have done a lot of work. They've put in a lot of hours. Glenn, would you like to show them what you've done?
Yeah, absolutely. What we've done, Damien, is a pair of La Paz 8-inch spotlights. The guys have been right through it. The engine's been totally serviced, all the oils, diffs, transfer cases, the whole lot. And they've gone through, spent a lot of hours and fitted a heap of aftermarket accessories, which we're about to find out about.
Yeah, mate, that's wonderful. It's unreal. Can't believe it.
Well, Damien, under the bonnet, mate, the first thing you can see is that dual battery system. Federal have come to the party with a couple of batteries. We've got a brand new starting battery and a deep cycle second battery, and that's managed by a Red Arc BCDC 1220 unit that looks after that all automatically and also charges the batteries as well. So it's a very impressive little unit.
Bloody oath.
The guys from Mickey Thompson have given us the latest radial claw. It's the TTC design, and it is the ultimate in off-road traction, and they're on the brand new Allied Thunder alloy wheels. Don't they look $1 million?
It's unreal. Beautiful.
Damien, inside the GU, mate, it's got a little bit of a makeover here as well. The team from Polaris have given us one of their new next generation in-dash GPS units. It also has reversing camera ability. It'll play all your iPod tunes, does everything, mate. She's a real winner. And not only that, the guys from GME have given us a brand new 80-channel UHF so you can stay in touch with all your forward driving mates.
That's unbelievable, that's great.
Mate, what you probably can't see up underneath, Superior Engineering have donated a set of their chromoly steering arms, so she's absolutely bulletproof up the front. Yep. And up the back, there's some good news in the back as well. We've got a brand new 50-litre Waco on the Waco fridge slide. The guys from Darchi have also given us a brand new King Single swag, because we know that as four-wheel drivers, mate, four-wheel driving is your life. You love to get out there in the bush, we all do. And hopefully this is going to give you the means to get back out there and starting a joint with the family.
It will. It's the biggest surprise ever. Can't believe it. It's great.
Well, Damien, that's not all, mate. The guys from Four Wheel Drive Action would like to give you a 12-month subscription to the magazine, so that'll keep you interested while you're undergoing your rehabilitation.
That's
we know
awesome.
you'll be back up and out there very, very soon.
Yep.
And one more thing, the whole Four Wheel Drive Action forum family have come together and they've made a donation just to ease the financial burden, mate. So that one's for you from everyone at Four Wheel Drive Action, the whole Four Wheel Drive Action community.
Thank you very much. It's unreal. It means a lot. It's absolutely unreal. Thanks to everyone who's donated and done this. It's the best surprise ever. Thank you very much.
Well, mate, there is one more surprise. Bullpooth, the person on the forum that started all of this for you, that's actually your wife, Rhiannon.
I thought it was. Thank you. Thanks. Sneaky.
All right, mate, well, let's fire this baby up, shall we?
Oh yeah. Right.
I'm speechless. I thought, okay, yeah, they're gonna, fix it. I didn't think there was gonna be all this extra stuff. It's fantastic. It's great.
That's unreal. I've never heard it sound like that, never.
Hopefully you can get out there and start wheeling again and yeah, be a lot happier. In situations like this, people come together and it makes everyone feel really good, and yeah, the four-wheel driving community must hold their head high, be proud.
It's really good to be involved with something like this, It's always nice to, lend a hand to someone who's, had a bit of bad luck, so it's really good just to throw, if you've got a talent or a skill or something, just to throw it out there and give someone a hand.
The effort the boys put in for Damien was above and beyond the call of duty. Here at AWMS, we pride ourselves on being able to help a customer, and the opportunity to help Damien out in tough times was fantastic for us all. Made us all feel great, and more importantly today, seeing the look on his face was priceless.
I can't believe it. It's absolutely unreal. It's wonderful. Best surprise ever.
To everyone who contributed to fixing the truck, all the sponsors, Glenn, Allan, everyone on the forum, thank you so much, even just for your words. They mean a lot.
Thank you very much. You've no idea how much this means to me. It's given me a boost up like I've never thought I'd have before. It's great. First place I'm going to take to is Land Cruiser Mountain Park. Haven't been there in a long time. Been itching to get back out there and smell the dirt. I can't wait.
All right, mate, well, you go get him, champ. We'll see you out there.
Thank you very much, fellas. Thanks.
Men's depression is a secret kind of thing, but it shouldn't be anymore. I've realised that the hard way, with almost dying and scaring my family half to death, which is not what I want to do. But I've realised now that you have to talk about it. It doesn't have to hide in the dark anymore. That it's better to talk about it before something bad happens, because you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting everyone else around you. So it's better to talk to someone, a mate, just anyone, which I wish I would have done, would have been a lot better.
For more information about depression, anxiety, available treatments and where to get help, contact Beyond Blue.